Thank you for watching. Let's play Galactic Civilizations 2 Ultimate Edition Torian playthrough. We're just about ready to wind down our war here to Torian. We're not faring too well. This one here, we need to run this fleet up here. These guys here. It's going to be another decent fleet. Check a little strength down there. All we really need to do right now is take out this, and this, and this, and we win. I'm gonna move him over here. Take a quick turn. Just upgrading this. Shows you how much production you can get realistically. I'll show you this planet over here. That's a good one. This is actually another good one too. Right now all I'm doing is evading planets, so that's the only thing worth researching. More things done here. Destroyer, constructor, we'll launch. I changed that. Interstellar collectors plus 4%. We'll just run this up here. This one would have made sense to put a starbase around. It really does make sense to put a economy starbase anywhere you can hit 2 to 3 planets. Like that one hits 3. This one's really good. It actually hits 4. It's this one, this one, this one, and this one. If I'd have moved it this way a little bit, it would have been a little more under what you can see. So if you look on the details page, you get from starbases production research 42%. Then you get 16 on that asteroids. These ones go here, the other ones go here. Down here, for example, it's not going to get as much. It's got half the star bases, but it's got 100% research bonus too. I wonder if that's because it's got the research complex. If you go back, first on research production. Oh my god, this place is ridiculous. I took a very big advantage of this and made a massive research colony. I don't even really need this. Could go to the top of that, but I'm at 227 research per turn. And this one here, if you look at details, 21%. There's nothing from the asteroids. It doesn't have any. 50% production. These are bonuses to the acting to the individual planet. I don't know if it's... Looks like a buying banking center there. And if you look at this, there's got 4 banking centers. Look at all these factories. And they're paid for because I got decent population with the harvester there, taking advantage of the food. And I need my population happiness is 86%. My tax rates a 49% tax rate. I mean, you can go above that, but pulling in buku dollars, I got decent trade. This really shows the power, I think, of the Torians. Their ability to really I'm gonna move this one right here. Quite a fleet. This will be double. We got 2 transports, 2 destroyers. Running up this way. I'm actually going to pull this up this way. I don't think I need those eyes down there. I just need to take this one. Spy that. They should have put their happiness one there. That's just a slave pit. That one's properly produced. This one is too. It's had some nice research bonuses, but it really doesn't matter at this point. I'm going to do for tidal disruptors. What this will do is it'll cost is cheap. gets rid of 40 to 50% of advantage. It does destroy a huge amount of planetary improvements. But as you see with the Drenian, they're so different from the Torians. I don't want most of that stuff anyway. This is going to be an easy war, look at that. Yeah, it did wipe everything away just about, but the Drenian are gone. But realistically, I'm not even liking this. And, you know, put together something decent. I should have put that up there, actually, but oh well. But there's where you put your wellness falls, and you throw a few of these here. That shouldn't be there, but I'm not going to decommission it. And it's not going to matter, but I mean, it's going to be a quick build out to that planet. It's a class 7, but it means you can get to an 8 and even a 9. So it's not even really a great. It's a good planet only because if I'd have been paying proper attention, I would have put the factory there. But you get 400% tech production right there. That's the one they probably should have made their tech capital. I mean, the improvements that they wiped out, I didn't even care for anyway. So now we got that. So this is a. I'm going to move one up here and create a fleet. Send over here. They're definitely just going to wipe out the Quarks pretty quick here. I got 25%, so tell Marines like I needed it. We have nothing. Basically, I'll wipe the Quarks out and I'll have my victory. This one here can. I'm going to automate this even though it doesn't matter. I mean, he's going to go down towards us, and so I'll probably stop the automate. I'll let him move a little bit. Do what I got here. I got this big one here. I'm going to send it right back. Well, it's got some ships. Make a turn. I never even looked at the ship. It's a destroyer. Basically, we have 10 weeks. If I don't kill him in 10 weeks, I win a culture victory anyway. What I might do is we complete that technology capital. Completed the bank on Vias. I mean, 157 with 142, and this has probably got some. I think that's one that's over there. Transport, destroyer. I'm not really even worried. I'm just gonna run my ships out that way. Let's take a turn. We're really going after these alkaline guys. I'm gonna launch it, see what we can do down here. That's for trade. I can really. There's really nothing that needs to be done. Go ahead. Another turn. We're almost there to that one, and there's one up here. This is probably bumper skirmers. And troop mods, it's actually a really good thing to have. Didn't need it for this one. I'm gonna hit this one first. Oh no, he's got that to go to. And, of course, we're gonna expand this one right here. Oh, they're gonna grab that. I can't stop them. I'm just leaving these up for transports. If I want to use them, I can pull them out. No, just do tidal disruption. Well, yes, I know that. They don't have good stuff on their planets, let's be honest, so that's decent. And so you lost all your stuff. Well, I got that and that. But that realistically is a harvester waiting to happen, ain't it? I'll buy this for the HE double hockey 6 of it. That'll be done. And we actually got... I'm going to put advanced training post because there's nothing better to do down there. Got advanced for Torian. Works is done. At this point, I've actually won. Just got to play this turn out. I have my the Alterans took the last Quarks planet. I want to look for some of these things down here. That's fine. Yeah, really could have ordered them here. Ordered them, of course, can't do nothing about it. You can see defender, constructor, which I can pump into there. It doesn't do me a lot of good, but why not? Structure plate on Quarks too. Transport, destroyer. Actually, I have quite a few transports. Look at the ship lists. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 transports. I really wouldn't have too much trouble here. I showed the power of the Torians, I do believe. You can see the factors. They like us because we're strong, we trade with them, we're diplomatic, and they were too easy to score us. We actually did have. I don't think these guys get above neutral, but in my opinion, I really did didn't like our ethical alignment because we're actually good. And our alignment influence, of course, while we were very influential. We got allies with all these. Here's stats if you want to look at them. Report. It gets us because of militaristic, but our military strength, our trading, and our diplomatic skill help with them. Treaties, military strength, trading, ethical alignment, diplomatic skill. Of course, influence. We know what you're doing. I was allied with you. I wasn't going to go after you. I mean, they were lucky. Shows the treaties. I mean, everything was going my way. I mean, I had a research treaty with them. Had research and economic with them. Had research and economic with them. Plus, I did give them economic and research. And it had actual team alliances and whatnot. I'll show you what I think is pretty good about them. If you look at the tech tree, there's really not like these techs are all standard down here. I never really got into these. These are if you want to build the better star bases for military. I didn't do. That's all standard. Another thing I didn't like here, if you look at their on their hulls, their hardened hull point was way back here. Which I don't know if they ever had that. Maybe they don't have one that does that. Okay. That's what they don't have any hardened hull point, I guess. A lot of times you can get like a module where you can put it on a ship that's hardened hull point. They don't have that. That's one thing they're really missing out of the military. Most races get something like that. They get no extra hull points and no extra military modules, like that one I got off of the Archeans. Space Mine's the same. This is pretty much the same. These are all the same. Well, extreme. They do get Aquatic World early. Most racers have to do extreme colonization and didn't do that, so they could jump that early. Farming's pretty much the same. You get that's 2 megatons. If I'd have went up one level, it'd have been 3 or 6. And if I went up to advanced farming, it'd be 7 and 25% food increase. Which I don't think I would do that. The 6 megatons would be, these would actually be good if you wanted to use them. You'd have to want to use them. Life support's the same. This is actually really good for them. This is one of the better farms. I think you get 5% on pop growth, 10% for all food, but 3 megatons, which makes it 4. As a school 1 for 4 TPs, the best dollar ratio. I think this is one of those. 15 and 15 is good, and this is a nice special thing. These I bought off. Like, this is the advanced fire control. I bought this off of the Archeans. We don't get nothing like that with these guys. Same with that. I bought this off of somebody. I think I bought that off of one of the evil races. But invasion's the same. I never really did that. All these are close to the same as far as what. Oh, this is the one I didn't do. Fleet battle tactics. I could have got 2 long weapon focus, which is good because it's 20% attack bonus everywhere. The one down here, if I find it, it is 25%, but it's only in your own influence. So if I would have went with fleet battle tactics, which was, that's 10,000 TP though, that's ridiculous. The cost of it's prohibitive. I mean, yeah, troop mod's 2,000. That's 3, so that's like 5. It's another 2. And so I mean, you're looking at this 10,000 here for planetary invasion is almost the same as fleet battle tactics. It's not worth it. That's one bad thing in there. Oh, that's one of the negatives of the Torian, is the weapons a little bit. That it bought, but it didn't really work right. It never gave the 20%. In my opinion, I mean, out of 40, 20% of 40 would be 8, not 2. This was a Drenian one as well. It actually shows you those are Drenian. So, slavery and slave patrol both Drenian. Their universities aren't as good because you got 4 to 8's not great. 8 to 10's not great. That would have been nice. It's actually expensive though. But your universities are good, so you don't really need to do that. This is a good one. This tech tree's not bad as far as research otherwise. So enhancements, that's all the same. All the economics are standard. All their industrial are standard. So they don't really have any holes in their tech tree, I'd say, other than the modules and hull points you put on. Logistics are the same. All this propulsion is the same. This is actually better than normal. That's an 18, followed by a 25, followed by a 35, and this one's crazy, 50% for 2 BC as far as happiness. So these are the same. That's one thing about the Torians. Really, the tech tree I think is good overall. You got better happiness techs. You got the good ones you start out with. You can always trade for better signs, so you're just missing a little bit in your weapons, but you can pick those up. If you look at a shipyard, we'll just say new hull. Usually there's like a hardened hull point here that you can put on for 5. And that's one you can put on. That's what you're really missing. But they also get the best super ability in Super Breeder because they get crazy pop growth, which allows them to move. They have like the best economy, I think. The economy is the big thing. I mean, look at the planets. There's only 3 planets losing money out of all those planets. Vorash, which is just loaded with factories, and there's 1 bank. Madrona. This one too. It's got. Well, you have to pay for the production out of that. So it's loaded full. I mean, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 factories, a school, and that power plant. So it's the same thing. It's just loaded full of stuff. And then Jabana, which was really bad, but this was the super tech plant, and I didn't even try to do anything to make money there. So I mean, that really I think I did well on. Take a turn. The game will be over. Let you see the end of the thing here. This video is a little longer than most. We'll actually watch the video. No, it didn't. I put the volume up, so it didn't show me the video. It shows a little video. I might reload and show that to you. In fact, I'll do that for the next video.